Alright, so yeah, this man Mike guy is kind of crazy. But still, give him some credit. He has some redeeming qualities about him. You're not making this defense video easy, guy. But you know, I still don't feel like Guy gets enough love in the Naruto universe. He's one of my favorite characters, and I feel like he carried a lot of the series, to be honest. Carried this whole, like, when he had Kakashi on his back. Like, let's admit, he's like the funniest nigga out the whole show. But apparently his students don't think so. They hate this. But this video isn't just about how funny he is or how much that I like. This vid is about grind and resilience and showing us that even if you came from the bottom, you could still be a dog-ass nigga at the top. So I'm gonna be breaking down each time that I was thoroughly impressed by my nigga Mike guy. And as you guys know, at the end of the video, I'm gonna give him a rank. And if he manages to get a 30 out of 30, you already know what he is. He will receive the official Dev Can't Relate stamp of approval. And because of that, he will receive the greatest sensation Shinobu. Now, without further ado and any more further interruptions, let's get into the video.
Thank God, this nigga talks too much.
So, of course, you guys know that I gotta start off with the heavy hitter itself, Rock Lee versus Gaara.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So Rock Lee and Gaara are going at it. But Guy, being the W sensei that he is all like, nah, don't worry, he got this in the bag. Yeah, I'm kind of capping. I think Lee might get his ass beat today. I'm just playing Sakura's a queen. She can do no wrong. But moving along, Lee starts to charge up for the final end of the fight. Lee then unlocks the 4th stage of the 8 gate, which everyone knows is the gate of pain. I am severely lacking as a sensei. Then, with incredible amounts of speed, Rock Lee ends up sneaking the fuck out of Gaara's chin. Lee then turns Gaara into his personal paddle ball and starts beating him around the ring. But just before Rock Lee can escape after dealing his final blow, Gaara ends up finding the strength to capture him in his sand coffin.
Sand coffin.
But just before Gaara can send Lee to the upper room, big Sensei Mike steps in and smacks away that little weak ass attack. Gaara questions My Guy why he will still save Lee even though Lee just lost and he's a failure. But My Guy tells him that it's because he loves him and that he cares about his students. Love? Affection? People care about each other? My only weakness. But to everyone's surprise, Rock Lee gets back up to fight Gaara again, showing real resilience. But then instantly after that, the bad news comes. Because whole time he's standing up, he's not even awake. This man is unconscious. Damn, that nigga slumped for real. Anyways, moving along. So Kakashi and the rest of them are about to get their ass beat by Itachi and Kisame. Which, you know, what else is? But just as Kisame is about to land the final attack on Kakashi, My Guy pops up. The hero of all the shonen. So My Guy walks over to pick up his #1 rival off the floor. But Asuma's all like, man, I can't open my eyes, man. We're all gonna die. God, I could get out of here, save yourself. You dumbass, just open your eyes and look at his feet. That's how you can track his movement. Well, I'll be damned, guys, right? Just for the record, I was never scared. All you niggas is bitches. I'm the toughest one out here. We literally just saw you crying for your life. Toughest one out here, guy. Toughest one out. So Kisame and Itachi decide to retreat because they're outnumbered. Now moving forward into Shippuden, Kisame pops up on Team Guy and they end up getting fucking wrecked. Kisame uses one of his shark jutsu so that he can finish off Guy Sensei. But Mike Guy, being the ultra chad that he is, shits on these sharks like it's nuts. Kisame tries to look for Guy, but Guy unlocks the 5th inner gate and uses this to beat the fuck out of Kisame. My Guy throws his fiery fist and ends up finishing off Kisame. I still don't remember that guy, even though I think I fought him before. There's actually no way that you're physically this stupid. Don't you have a tree to be on right now, Neji? That's not until later in the season, thank you very much. So Guy decides to battle his inner self because, Naruto. But before he has a chance to get on with his inner self, somebody walks through the waterfall. But who could this dastardly character be? It turns out that it's Kisame who walked through the waterfall, but have no fear because Guy Sensei sends him back into it and kicks him into the wall. But Guy, being who he is, completely forgets who Kisame is for like the 3rd time in the show. Come on, ain't no way this nigga seriously doesn't know. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite figure it out.
Every day waiting for you, darling, don't be afraid.
Well, fuck you, Guy. Oh, that's what he is. I remember. He's a starfish. Well, you shut your dumb ass up. It's not time to be joking. So Kisame dives in the water to do one of his shark jutsus, and he appears at the other end and escapes. But this doesn't last for very long because Guy Sensei goes 8 gates and he opens up the 5th inner gate so that he can efficiently hawk down Kisame. Then Killer Bee uses his tail beast hand so that he could throw him into the sky. So then Guy uses some of the only ninjutsu that he can to summon this tortoise so that he could chase Kisame. Hey, yo, nah, what is he doing? Actually, you know what's really funny about this? Well, you have the ability to replay it and add sound effects. And Kisame, I didn't know you was getting down like that. So Kisame takes the scroll and gives it to the shark. But before he has a chance to get away with the scroll, my guy pops up on the scene. Ready to clap that ass. Kisame uses the shark jutsu, but Guy charges up and throws literal fire at him. This motherfucker is punching flames at Kisame. So to have a better advantage, my guy goes into the water with him. This is when my guy ends up charging up his final attack. He launches his Hiradora at Kisame. This is it, the final chapter between man and wild. Who's gonna come out on top? It is my guy, Guy. How did you beat me?
It's simple, really. I'm just better than you. I thought I told you not to move.
My bad, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. It's just Guy is so clean. Y'all wanna see a shitty ass edit I just made?
Don't you move.
He's so clean for that. And look, watch this part.
I thought I told you not to move.
Ooh, wait, I was hard for that. So Madara's buffed up right now, and he quite literally beat everyone in the vicinity's ass, even Minato. Kakashi's lost, he doesn't know what to do. Minato doesn't have a plan either because his plan is going to take way too long. So my guy has to use the power of youth to win this fight against Madara. My guy charges up to the 7th gate so that he could have a chance at getting down with Madara. So then my guy and Madara start going at it, trading blow for blow, jab for jab, kick for kick. And so my guy gets fed up with the hands and he tries to use his Hiradora attack against Madara, which unfortunately doesn't have much of an effect on Madara. He tries to use a truth-seeking orb to finish off Guy. Minato can't get to him, so Rock Lee has to. And even though my guy just pushed himself to the limit, he still says that he can go out there and fight again. Which leads us to the point in the series where my guy has to do this. Now is finally the time for him to unlock the 8th gate. Minato tries to talk Guy out of it and that they can find another way to beat Madara. But my guy is such a Chad that he assures everyone that this is the only way to do it. Is this nigga running at me? So now the time has finally come for my guy to fully charge up. The moment everyone's been waiting for. He unlocks the 8th gate, the gate of death.
What the? How the f did he get up here, Daigo?
Now my guy starts to put the beats on Madara like he's never felt before. Guy Sensei starts trapping Madara in this vortex of wind punches, which are the 3rd, 4th, and 5th step to his plan. Madara tries launching truth-seeking orbs at Guy Sensei, but Minato steps in the way and takes him away. Then Guy Sensei ends up giving Madara a straight back shot. But once we were finally starting to get somewhere in the fight against Madara, guess what this demon decided to say? Did this nigga just say, give me some more fun? So then Madara keeps egging on Guy Sensei for him to give him a better fight. Then Guy Sensei's like, you know what? Fine. So he charges up for his final attack. So everyone around him is confused, like, what is he doing? And then they all see this big-ass fiery dragon just emerge from him. This gets Madara hype as shit, giving Guy Sensei his ultimate respect. Then Guy Sensei charges at Madara to give him the worst kick he ever got in his life. This man got kicked into his own tree. But as the smoke clears and the rubble goes away, we see Guy Sensei's tarnished body on the floor. Madara's over there happy because Guy almost killed him, but Guy almost killed himself. And just as soon as Guy Sensei was gonna die a hero's death, who better than the MC to save the fucking day again? Popping up last minute with that 6-pass chakra like you better than somebody. But as y'all know, it's time for the rank. So for him stepping in and saving Rock Lee, I gotta give him an 8 out of 10. As a sensei, he knew he shouldn't have made that decision, but as a person, he knew it was the right. He couldn't just stand by and watch one of his students that he dearly loves get beat up like that. It shows that my guy has true morals. For his encounter with Kisame for the first time, I gotta give him a 7 out of 10. He was quick and showed true resilience. He impressed me with his intelligence about the feet situation. Now for the second encounter, I gotta give him an 8 out of 10. He was under a lot of intense pressure, but he somehow overcame. And watching him go 5th gates for the first time was so cool. It also showed me that he took the threat level seriously. He wasn't just playing around. Now for his 3rd encounter with Kisame, I gotta give him a solid 8. He was quick on his toes with the situation. And plus they had one of the hardest fights out this entire arc, especially when he had his Hiradora against Kisame's shark. Then when he punched him for just moving his thumb, bro, guys like that for real. And finally, his fight against Madara earned him a 9 out of 10 for him. First using the 8 gates ever in the series in such a serious fight like this just really showed everyone that my guy needs to be taken seriously as a character in this show. And he sacrificed his own life for the greater good, which is more than noble in my eyes. I said at the beginning it was out of 30. I guess it's not anymore. It's more like, what, 50? Regardless of whatever is out of my guys like that. So out of 50, my guy, the noblest shinobi, the man with the plan and the hands, the fearsome fister, has received a ranking of 40 out of 50. My guy is a great friend, great sensei, just great overall person. He really proved in Naruto that it really doesn't matter what gifts you're born with. So long as you're a good person and you're a good shinobi, you can do anything that you want to do. My guys also taught me that what truly matters is how much do you want? Do you want to push yourself to the limits and show exactly what you really can do? Or are you okay just being, for lack of a better word, useless? Sakura, I was just playing.